you should be able to model number quantities up to million using multi-base material. Learners, let me introduce you to our multi-base material. And today we are going to use the Daines multi-base material or the Bestand material. So I have with me our block. This is the block. This is the flats. This is the rod or the long. And this is the units. Let's go through again. We have the block, the flats, the long or the rod, and the units. So let's look at the value of each of the material over here. So let's write, we have the units. And the next one, we have the long or the rod. And this is the flats. And our block. I hope you have written it down. Now let's look at the value of each of the item. So the units, this unit, the value is 1,000. So that is the value of the unit. And the rod or the long, it is 10,000. And the flats is 100,000, 100,000. And the last one, which is the block, will give us 1,000,000. So I want you to write the keys down. A unit is 1,000, or rod is 10,000, the flat is 100,000, and the block is 1,000,000. Very good. I want us to do an exercise here. If a unit is 1,000, if a unit is 1,000, then how many units will make a rod? I have a rod. This is the unit. If this unit is 10,000, now let's look at the number of units that will give us one rod. So let's start. I'm putting it on it. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you see that? So it means 10 of the units will give us a rod. Now let's look at the rod 2. I have a rod. How many of the rods will give us one flat? This is the flat and this is the rod. How many of these will give us one flat? Let's all do it. I have some of the rods here. So let's put it on the flat and see the number of rods that will fill the place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, 10 of the rods were able to fill the place. So 10 rods will make one flat. Ten rods make one flat or a flat. Now let's move to the block. How many of the flats will make one block? How many flats will make one block? Let's do it. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have a block here. So 10 of the flats will make one block. You see, we had 10, 10, 10, 10 for each of the material. So this multi-base material is also called the base 10 material. The base 10 materials. Now, we know that 10 units make one rod, 10 rods make one flat, and then 10 flats make one block. I hope you have written it down. Now, let's move on to our objective for today. Use multi-base material to model these numbers. Use multi-base material to model these numbers. We have the first one. We have 4,312,000. 12,312,000. Remember our key. The value of each of the multi-base material. We have the unit to be 1,000, the rod to be 10,000, the flat is 100,000, and a block is 1,000,000. So if a block is 1,000,000, we have 4,312,000. You see, we can have a block here, flats, rod, and then units. So we have to use all the materials here. So how many of the block? When we expand, good. So this will be 4 blocks. We will get 4 blocks from here. And with a block, learners, this is the block. Have you seen the markings? Good. If we say we are going to do this to draw the block, okay? Good. So we have a block, 4 blocks. So we must do it like this. Good. I have my block here. So drawing 4 of these, of this. Good. So we have 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will give us our 4 million. We are not done. So plus how many flats? As 3. So we want to draw 3 flats. And the flats can be drawn as this. Our flat is here. Plus how many rods? 1. And the rod 2, we can do it this way. We have our rod. Are we done? No. Plus how many units? 2 units. And the units can be also drawn like this. We have modeled the number 4,312,000. So with this number, we will get 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 flats, 1, 2, 3. Plus a rod, 1, plus 2 units. And we did 3. So we have to cancel 1. This is not part. So 2 units. We have modeled the number. 4 blocks, 3 flats, 1 unit, 1 rod, and then 2 units. When you are doing it, you take your time and then you do it step by step. I have another question over here. Plus 6 rods plus 1 unit. So this number can be modeled as 3 flats plus 6 rods plus 1 to do. So we would 1 flat, 4 rods, and then 3 units. 143,000. All right. I want to give you another question. What will these make? I have 1 block, 2 flats, 1 rod, and 2 units. what will it make? One block, two flats, and one block, two flats, one rod, and two units. I want you to do it for me. You have just a minute to do that. One block, you know the value of a block. One block is one. So let's write it here. 1 million. And then two flats. A flat is 100. So we have just one rod. So it means it is 10,000. Let's write the 10,000. And two units. A unit is 1,000. So two will give us 2,000. 0, 0,